In 1905, the esteemed Parisian jewelry atelier, Malario, unveiled a magnificent brooch named the Peacock. The golden bird's body was adorned with the tiniest diamonds, while exceptionally vivid enamel captured every nuance of the plumage's coloring. The peacock's tail, its crowning glory, sparkled and shimmered, capturing and refracting every beam of light. Delicate plumes and small black eyes lent the bird vivacity and individuality. This precious piece was eagerly acquired by the ruling Maharaja of the Kapurthala Principality in the northern Punjab, named Jagatjit Singh Bahadur. The Maharaja happened to be traveling through Europe in 1905 and arrived in Madrid to attend the wedding of Spain's King Alfonso XIII and Victoria Eugenie of Battenberg. One evening, Maharaja Jagatjit Singh ventured out to one of Madrid's cafes for entertainment. His accompanying interpreter recommended Central Kursaal to him, where the duo Las Hermanas Camelias performed. The Delgado sisters, Victoria and Anita, entertained the audience with various acts during scene changes, earning 30 reals each night and serving as the family's sole breadwinners for a long time. 16-year-old Anita immediately captured the Maharaja's heart. Enchanted by the beauty and grace of the young Spaniard, the Maharaja promptly gifted her the recently purchased peacock brooch. The Maharaja spared no effort, time, or expense in courting the Spanish dancer's affection, but she did not reciprocate the same level of passion. Merely a young, inexperienced girl, she basked in the attention of such a noble figure. Moreover, her parents were not thrilled by these advances. Despite the gentleman's nobility, he was a non-believer, and to make matters worse, his religion permitted polygamy. However, when a man, especially a ruler, truly desires something, he will inevitably obtain it. Jagatjit Singh repeatedly invited the girl to dine with him, but Anita, echoing her parents' wishes, consistently declined. So the Maharaja invited her entire family to lunch at the luxurious Paris hotel restaurant, making it almost indecent to refuse. Seizing the opportunity and left alone with Candelaria's daughter, Jagatjit Singh laid all his cards on the table. He confirmed Anita's mother's concerns about having a harem and 4 wives who had already borne him 4 children, but assured her that such a life posed no threat to Anita herself. She would live in her own palace in Western style, able to visit Europe as often as she wished. And as he sought the young Spanish woman's hand, he proposed to Candelaria's daughter a dowry that could ensure the Delgado family's tranquil days forever. Shortly after their marriage, solemnized at the Paris City Hall, Jagatjit was compelled to leave his young wife and return to India. During his absence, Anita had to learn everything a true lady and future queen of Kapurthala should know. Each of her days was filled to the brim: horseback riding, etiquette lessons, dancing, piano playing, drawing, geography and history lessons, English and French studies, tennis. In 1907, accompanied by her companion and Spanish maid, Anita sailed to India to become the 5th and most beloved wife of the Maharaja, according to the laws of the land. Their wedding took place in January 1908, strictly adhering to all Sikh traditions, and Anita, receiving her second name, became Maharani Prem Kaur, which translates to Princess of Love. One day, Anita noticed an adornment in the shape of a crescent moon made of emerald on the Maharaja's favorite elephant, embellished with speckles of mountain crystal. She expressed her dismay, questioning why such beauty belonged to the elephant rather than to her. According to some sources, the Maharaja responded that if Anita learned Hindi, the adornment would become hers. A year later, the Spanish Maharani began to speak Hindi, prompting Jagatjit to fulfill his promise. Despite the vast array of jewelry owned by Prem Kaur, the emerald crescent remained her most cherished ornament. Yet another equally splendid adornment graced the scene, distinguished as the heaviest embellishment in the world. An expressive necklace in the style of emeralds, diamonds, and mountain crystal, it featured a hexagonal, detachable, openwork panel of diamonds with a cabochon emerald at its center, framed by mountain crystal and overlapping emeralds and diamonds. A fan-shaped necklace detail with a graduated cabochon emerald and diamond links, and a central round-cut diamond weighing 5.17 carats, circa 1925, measuring 44.5 centimeters in length. Now let's continue our narrative with the magnificent Belle Epoque pendant, crafted in the form of a stylized basket of flowers with a diamond handle and floral drops on a calibrated ruby ribbon, and a crown with diamond wings, suspended from a later Art Deco necklace with diamonds and oval-cut ruby insets, pendant circa 1905, necklace circa 1925, measuring 45.0 centimeters in length. There was also the Kapurthala tiara, adorned with emeralds and diamonds, commissioned by the Maharaja in the early 1930s, representing the triumph of Neo-Indian jewels that Cartier crafted for the Indian rulers of that era. Another magnificent piece of jewelry was the Maharani Karuthala emerald and diamond bracelet, circa 1925. Designed as a wide-open work ring with palmette and swirls, the collet decorated at intervals with cabochon emeralds, brilliant and single-cut diamonds set in platinum. French assay marks, case by Henri Lion et Cécile. 12, Rue de la Paix, Paris. Length approx. 184 mm. After the divorce, the Maharaja left Anita her title of Maharani, all the jewels and other items gifted to her during their 18 years of married life, while setting forth several conditions. 1. She was not permitted to return to India under any pretext. 2. She was prohibited from remarrying. However, these restrictions did not hinder her from living a fulfilling life. She traveled across Europe, attended high society soirees, engaged with artists, writers, enjoyed the attention of men, and found yet another, her final love. The lovers kept their relationship clandestine, fearing that the lifetime pension bestowed upon Anita by the Maharajas might be revoked. Most of the jewels and valuable gifts left to her by the Maharaja after their divorce were sent on a separate ship and sunk somewhere in the Mediterranean Sea. Anita brought with her to Europe only a small fraction of those countless treasures she once possessed. The Maharaja's heirs are still attempting to locate them. Towards the end of her life, Anita contemplated writing another, more detailed autobiographical book, but her health sharply deteriorated, and on July 7, 1962, she passed away. With great difficulty, her son Ajit managed to arrange for her burial in a Catholic cemetery. Since the time she became the wife of a polygamist, the church had turned away from her. In the Catholic symbolism adorns the headstone, featuring a Sikh dagger and the crown of the Kapurthala house, signifying her royal lineage. Thus concludes the tale of Anita Delgado's sorrowful love, which began with the gift of the peafowl. In Indian mythology, the peafowl symbolizes the positive aspects of life. It seems to tell us, no matter how heavy life may be, no matter what unpleasant surprises it may bring, it is inevitable. One must find joy in life and believe that its diversity will always reveal a positive facet. And how do you like the story of an ordinary dancer who became the wife of the Maharaja and took possession of untold riches? Which of the jewelry you like the most? Write comments. Also a big request to subscribe to the channel. See you soon.